like okay, this is the only non-biased and objective video review of the 15-minute manifestation program I think you're going to find. My name is Steven, and I work in a commission-only sales job, and years ago I purchased the system. Now, I'm going to tell you the 15-minute manifestation, does it work? I'm going to give you my real-world examples, and I'm going to tell you why it could be a scam for the wrong people and why it could be a godsend for the right people. And before we get started, I will point out that every single video review you have ever seen of the 15-minute manifestation is a complete con job to get you to click the link in almost all cases. That's the way that this works. The person who made it goes by a pseudonym. I'm sure it's not his real name, named Eddie Sergey or Sergey or something like that. And he wants to use affiliates to make money off of his system. And it's how they market these affiliate products. I purchased it with my own money. I didn't get a review copy. I'm going to tell you some of my background real fast. I hope you watch till the end of this video, because I'm going to tell you right now, there is also a commissionable, clickable link in my description if you think this is right for you. But if you don't think this is right for you, because of what I tell you, it's very, very important that you do not buy this program, because I don't want you to waste your hard-earned money. I understand how hard money is to make, and I'll tell you that right now. So I found out about this system. Am I focused? I feel really hazy. One sec. All right, so I found out about this program years ago. I purchased this program years ago. I bought it because my life was going in a direction I really didn't like. I was making money at a commission-only based job, and I've been working in commission-based jobs for the better part of 12 years with a brief hiatus for about a year and a half where I was actually on a salary and commission blend. I bought it because I started looking into the law of attraction, thinking maybe this whole stuff with The Secret I saw way back in 2006 wasn't BS, and I need to make some changes. So I discovered Bob Proctor, The Secret, Joe Vitale, Joe Dispenza, Brian Tracy, and all these guys that do personal development stuff. And I knew that it was about my thinking. But one day on YouTube, I fell down what they call the rabbit hole, if you know the Alice in Wonderland term. And here I was watching a video for the 15-minute manifestation, and it says, listen to this with headphones on, and this will change your life. And it was this crazy, hackneyed, kind of cockamamie video that told me about a guy who discovered this ancient tone that helped him get over some horrible disease. Well, first red flag is, don't tell me that your product's going to get over a bad disease. And yes, I understand it's just marketing, right? But I found out it was a ClickBank product, which means that it's sold and it's an affiliate program, and there's people that want you to click on the videos. And that's why none of these videos are legit, folks. All these review videos, they just want to drive you to a buying decision. But all that being said, I did make a buying decision. I decided that because isochronic tones and binaural beats, which are basically the technology this stuff is based on, have been around for a really long time, and they're used in some forms of therapy and meditation, and I was already meditating, that it might make sense for me to buy into it, to take a look at the program, and there's a money-back guarantee, so what would I lose? Like, ClickBank is a huge company. They've been around for 20 plus, maybe 25 years, and they will give you your money back if it's not something that you like. So I bought it. In the back end of the members area, you get a couple of different audios. I believe you listen to them 10 days at a time, 10 days in a row. So the first audio, 10 days, second 10 days, third 10 days, 15 minutes a day. My sales job is, luckily for me, a job where I can make commissions same day. I get paid at the end of the week like most people, but it's not like I have to do a sales pitch and then a follow-up and then a follow-up. I do timeshare stuff. So I help people out to get free gifts in Vegas, make money after they show up and do the tour same day. What I found in my experience was that by sitting down in the mornings with a pair of headphones and doing the audios and combining it with some meditation where I did my own kind of things in my head and I talked in the now to myself, that I did find it easier to make commissions. And I also found little things happen, like I would be walking down the strip in a really busy area where there's a bunch of kiosks outside and there's McDonald's restaurants over here, and boom, look at that, I found some money on the ground. Didn't happen all the time. I'm not going to tell you it was an everyday thing where, oh, there's just endless money falling into my life, but I will tell you that it was happening, and my income started to climb and increase. And within the course of a year, I was able to make a decision to go to the Philippines with my wife, and we put about $40,000 into a house for my family over there. And that was all money that I made on top of my living expenses, and that was nowhere near what I had made ever before. And so I managed to, yes, increase my commissions and increase my sales using the program. But the reason it's a scam for a lot of people is because it just makes it sound like you're going to throw some headphones on, do some audios, and then boom, everything's going to fall into place all around you. Money's going to start raining out of the sky. The heavens are going to open up. The seas are going to part. And Moses and every other religious deity you ever thought of is going to be there handing you a check. That's not the way this all works. If I put a pot of water on the stove to make some pasta, but I don't apply the gas and light the burner and it goes, and now I have gas and it's heating the water, nothing happens and I don't have dinner that day, so I've made zero progress aside from putting a pot on a stove full of cold water. And that's what it comes down to with this. What they're not telling you in all of these reviews is that, yes, isochronic tones and binaural beats are shown to possibly work. The idea of these things is that you get into the same brainwave state if you sit down and you actually shut up and do them and listen to them that you get to right before you fall asleep and right at the very first part of your day when you wake up. Those are the most two important parts of your day, by the way. What they don't tell you on this thing is that you have to apply something to that mindset, to that state of mind. So what I started doing is I started applying 55-5, but I say it's more like 55 by 555. I mean, you might have to do these techniques months at a time, but sit down and write down while you're listening to this stuff what you want to accomplish. Do it 55 times and do it in the present tense, so like you already had it happen. Let's say you want to have a brand new car and you decide the car is a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee in red. You would sit down and you say, I own a 2018 red Jeep Grand Cherokee, and you would do that over and over again. And it's all going back to the Bob Proctor stuff with the idea of a goal card, the Think and Grow Rich stuff, the Brian Tracy stuff. And it goes back to that idea of applying some things in your life and then taking actions on those things. So you use the 15-minute manifestation system to open up your mind, give yourself a little bit of access to that part, hopefully, that you can get into in a different brainwave state. I suggest highly that you either do something, you can be awake, you don't have to meditate, you just can't be distracted, put headphones in and don't do this while driving, and you sit down and you either think about it through meditation, what you want to accomplish, and say it over and over again in the present tense like it's already happened, or you sit down and you write it down 55 times every single time you do these things. And that way you are forming a link in your head and you're using the program, and I think it will really kick it into gear for people. But like I said, it's a scam if you just buy the marketing techniques and you say, yeah, this is going to work, all I have to do is listen to this 15 minutes a day, my relationships will be saved, my boss will give me a promotion at work, and I will have no more problems with money because checks will just start flying to me in the mail. That's not the way anything works. Everything needs to have some hustle and some grind behind it. I live in Vegas. I have a YouTube channel. I've been grinding at that YouTube channel for Las Vegas for now 7 months, and I finally started making money off of that channel, an income stream. I wanted multiple streams of income. I used this system at the beginning of the year and then a few months later in order to grind and hustle and make it happen in my brain so then it made it happen in real life. That's how I would use the 15-minute manifestation system. If you guys want to try it, it's a scam if you don't apply anything in your life, but that's the same thing. By that, McDonald's is a scam. Walmart's a scam. Olive Garden is a scam. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you work at McDonald's and you grind and you hustle and you learn every single job and you do it with a good attitude and you apply for every single promotion, you'll get promotions. And after a few months and years, you'll be running the restaurant. Walmart is the same way. If you work really hard, have a great attitude, learn everything you can, and get along with everybody and hustle and grind, you'll get promoted. You'll be a store manager someday. Olive Garden is the same damn thing. If you arrive and you're a bus person and you decide that you're going to do great, I'm talking like Eric Thomas level stuff. If you ever listen to his biography, you really should, or read it and get it on Audible, whatever. If you go and you hustle, grind like he did, before you know it, you'll be rocking it. You'll be moving up from busser to server to shift supervisor to manager. I don't even know how the system over there works, but you have to apply it. Don't apply it, don't get results, go to the comment section of a YouTube video, say it's a scam. That's all it is. Everything's a scam if you don't apply anything. Everything works if you apply something. Does this work? Does this give you a little bit extra? I think it does, because like I say, the idea behind isochronic tones and binaural beats is sound. There's therapies that use this stuff. The science is a little bit sketchy, but what we don't know about the brain could fill a book 10 times the biggest yellow pages in the country. What we do know about the brain is emerging science. So reprogram your mind if you want to try it. If you don't want to try it, fine. If you try it and you have to get your money back, come back here in the comments and let us know why it didn't work for you. If you want to try it, there's a link in there. Affiliate commission disclaimer, I make a few bucks if you buy the program. But if you have questions and you want to ask them. I'll do my best to answer them. That's it. That's my opinion and my review and my experience in an unbiased way as best I can with the 15-minute manifestation. And I thought I would just throw that out there to the universe today. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. Click the link below if you want to see the program and maybe buy into it. But don't buy the sales hype on the page, because that's the scam part. But buy it and see if it works for you if you apply it the way I say you should. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.